This month's Women in Leadership honoree is incredibly talented and hardworking. Rupa is the president and COO of SoPark Corporation, Western New York's largest electronics manufacturing service provider. What they do is incredible, and you know what? So is their president. So good morning, Rupa. It's nice to have you with us.
Very nice to be here.
And my goodness, congratulations on this honor, and it is well deserved. Let me tell you a little bit about Rupa, just to get you caught up. Born in Malaysia, educated for electrical engineering in Kuala Lumpur.
Yes.
Then went to Singapore to work, then Malaysia, finally came to Angola, Indiana for her BS, and went into business, moved up the ladder, moved to Western New York, and here's where you are now. That's incredible.
Thank you.
And your company is incredible too. SoPark, what do they make?
SoPark is the electronics manufacturing service provider. We do assemblies for quite a few. We do quite a bit for medical device industries, aerospace, a lot of industrial control. And SoPark's been around for over 35 years.
That's great. So they tell you what they need, and then you folks invent it, basically, and make it work for them.
Actually, the designs provided by the customer. We do all the purchasing of all the raw material, and we do the complete assembly.
That's amazing. Now, I got to tell you, she's a busy lady, okay? Also, Rupa makes time to sit on a wonderful committee for at UB to help women understand and get involved with STEM, which is science, technology, electronics, and math. And I think that's great, because that's exactly what you're so good in. You want to see other women do as well, too.
Correct.
That's great. Are we getting there?
I think we are. I see a lot. When I went to college for electrical engineering, there were hardly any women.
Yeah.
But now I do see a lot more girls involved in that, in the electrical engineering field. So that's a good sign.
I believe mentoring was important for you to get going. You know, you really had some great models. And I think that's important now for you to give back and to make sure other women around you are seeing what you can do.
Most certainly.
Yeah. So what was the best advice you got?
Be yourself. And then that is the advice that I would tell young girls, is sometimes for me, being in a men's world for a long time,
right,
and sometimes women feel that they need to change themselves to fit in, and I always advise them, be who you are, because you know, that's what makes you the person you are. So you don't want to change it for anything. And
I would imagine at SoPark you're really in charge of a lot of men.
A lot of men.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how is that going? I mean, are they pretty adapted to the fact that you're in charge?
I've been very well. Yeah. I've been very fortunate, because they have a lot of respect for me, and I've, you know, said be yourself, and they will. And
they'll be themselves, and everything works well. Would you still say that you're still learning?
Of course, I am still learning. There's a lot of things that you know, a lot of things that I'm not comfortable with, that I keep doing. Because if you don't do it, then you know, like they say, practice makes perfect.
Right.
So
that's great. Do you see SoPark getting even bigger?
Yes. Right now, SoPark has grown quite a bit. We have been hiring the last few months, and actually the last year. And we've gotten a lot of new offers from different companies, so it is growing.
That's fantastic.
It's a great time, actually.
Well, that is great. Listen, Rupa, you are so deserving of this honor, our February Women in Leadership honoree. You're doing an incredible job with SoPark, and now we actually know what that company does. I mean, there's companies that do things you wonder, what do they make there? Well, I'll tell you, they're an incredible company, and here you are at the top, so that's fantastic. We congratulate you. The COO of SoPark Corporation, that's Western New York's largest electronics manufacturing service provider. Incredible. And if you would like to know more about this great program that has honored Rupa, by all means, take a look at this address and jot it down, and think about some special woman in your life, and maybe she can grab this honor too. Very well deserved.